So good morning. We were lazy last week and we haven't shot this yet, so we're going to do two today. One at the start of the day and one at the end of the day. So I guess last week was my first opportunity to teach phys ed, and it went okay. There were some obvious gaps though, like the penny thing.
Yeah.
I had the kids make their own teams, so I assumed they would know who was on which team. And that didn't work, especially for the girls. The boys were a little better remembering who was where, but the girls didn't have a clue. And so partway through I ended up having to go and get pennies, which is fine. But so today when I do it, I'm just going to start with pennies for everybody. So learn from my mistakes.
Yeah.
And then clarity for the rules. I didn't think it was that complicated of a game. It's just an adaptation of Ultimate Frisbee. You can't move when you have the beanbag. You gotta throw underhand. You have to pass it 4 times to get across the finish line. For some reason, they didn't seem to get it. I think it was the guarding aspect. They didn't understand how to guard, how to intercept.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to try and adjust that this week so that we get a little better flow and actual gameplay. Whether or not it'll work, we'll see. Because it seemed like it was almost an understanding thing, and I'm not sure. Maybe at grade 5, 6, maybe they're not playing enough competitive team games yet. They're still doing kind of individual stuff, because I don't think we have any hockey players or soccer players really in our group.
I haven't heard anybody
like that play club.
Sports,
I don't think. Yeah, so they're really only doing phys ed, and phys ed up till now has been dodgeball.
And I think that the girls had a really hard understand. Plus, the girls, when they split themselves into the groups, it was like a really cliquey thing, where the girl, the popular girls, whatever, were all together, and then the not popular girls were kind of on the other end, and the popular girls were a lot more competitive and understood
so they were
a little bit better.
Overpowering.
Yeah, it was so, So maybe
again, I'm going to create teams.
Put them in teams this time, maybe.
Yeah,
just so that the whole click thing.
And I tried the boys and girls split last week, and I really didn't like the outcome from it. One of our guys just quit playing.
Kind of shut down.
Yeah, and so I think I'm just going to do straight up mixed teams this time. I'll split them into half and then create teams in order to try and get a little better gameplay. I'm going to only do one drill today and then go to the split 4 teams playing on 2 games, and then if that goes okay, I'll move to a big game. I don't know if we'll get to the big game though, honestly, because we'll see how it's going short distance.
It might be easier though.
It might be
with more space on the team.
But you have more players too.
It seemed really crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess though. It's a small gym.
Yeah, it is a small gym. So we'll see. We'll adjust as we go, but that's current plans.
And last class I had the short class. So basically what I did was just from the previous week I had made a board game for them to play.
Cool game.
Yeah, it's just like a cool little printout board game on the respiratory system. What is it called?
Breathe.
Take a breath.
Take a breath.
Yeah. We didn't really get that much time the first class period that we did it, because what did I even do? It was
terms and...
Well, I didn't even get to the terms. I think maybe did I do a review of the previous one? I don't know. Anyway, so I didn't get to explain really, and they didn't get lots of time to play, and they didn't really get the terms. So this last class, I just kind of went over what the respiratory system is, quickly ran through.
Aloe vera.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Alveoli?
Yeah, alveoli. I don't know.
Alveoli.
I don't know how you pronounce it either.
They kept calling it aloe vera, which was funny. But so I just quickly ran through that and then let them play the game again. So I just kind of I let them get into their own games.
We got kids outside the window waiting.
I let them get into their own teams, kind of just designated areas around the classroom with board games. And I kind of think I should have put them into groups because again with the clickiness, this table that we're sitting at had 7 people at it, so they all wanted to be a team, but there was just groups of 5. So then it was no, I don't want to be on this person's
They're
team.
rock paper scissoring to kick people out.
Yeah, it was it was a weird clicky little thing that went on. So next time I would definitely put them into their own groups. But this time around, I think the game went a lot better. They understood them, like they could know the terms, and I left kind of the terms up on the board for them to cheat a little bit, just because we hadn't talked about it that much. But other than that,
I think it went well.
yeah,
Yep.
it was a short period, so
Yep.
it is what it is.
We'll see how today goes, and we'll let you know at the end of the day. Have a good one.
Bye.